Hey gang, it's Chris from Ecoustics here at CES 2026 at the SVS booth with a very special guest from SVS, Mr. Smith Freeman, product development, the guy who's responsible for like almost everything you see in here from SVS. And there's a brand new product this year. It is their very first soundbar.
That's right.
Very first soundbar. And how long were you developing this product, Smith?
About 1,000 years.
Dog years? I don't know.
We're almost there. We're getting close.
Okay.
Very close.
And when do you think this will be ready?
We're targeting late Q2 of 2026.
2026.
2026.
Okay. We're going to hold you to that.
Yeah, please do.
Anytime in 2026 will be fine. Q2 would be ideal. So as the first product, what was the thinking that went into it? What's unique about the your soundbar that others don't have?
You know, we didn't want to go after just all the mainstream soundbars. We didn't want to just make another soundbar that kind of fixes intelligibility. We wanted to deliver a home theater experience.
Okay.
And so that became kind of an inspiration for the whole thing. So where that kind of drove us to is that the soundbar it's not just 3 channels. There's 9 drivers in there.
Okay.
There's 3 tweeters, 3 mid-ranges, 3 mid-bass drivers.
So 3 full 3-way speakers.
3 full 3-way channels.
Compact soundbar.
Yeah, and there's to be clear, there's no version of this soundbar where we're gonna sell it by itself. It's always gonna come with a subwoofer. Okay. So this subwoofer right here is a 12-inch driver with a 600-watt RMS amplifier. It has the same performance as an SB1000 Pro. So this soundbar is always going to deliver on the SVS subwoofer performance promise.
Nice.
And that also allows us to really control and manage the bass management between the bar and the subwoofer because we know what subwoofer it's going to get.
Okay. And now we've seen some companies put out lifestyle soundbars that don't have the option of adding a rear channel.
That's right.
And we're not huge fans of that because to really get sound all around, you need to have rear speakers.
That's
that option, right?
That's right. And so we'll have 2 packages, two kits. One kit is going to be the bar with the subwoofer.
Yeah.
The other kit is going to be the bar, the subwoofer, and the 2 wireless surrounds.
Okay, and here's one of those surrounds right here, right? And do you have pricing yet? Probably handle that at the end, but target?
We have targets around $1,500 for the bar subwoofer combo and $1,800 for the whole kit.
Okay, and for those who really like a little extra bass, is there an option for them?
Yeah, the soundbar actually does support 2 wireless subwoofers. So you can buy a second subwoofer and pair it to the bar, and you can get dual subs.
Now, what if somebody just wanted to buy the sub on its own and not use it with the bar? Will it work that way, or it's only dedicated to work with this soundbar?
This subwoofer will only work with this soundbar. This is designed and engineered as an ecosystem, and so we're trying to make a solution for the people that are looking for soundbar type solutions.
Okay, great. And do you have some sort of calibration or limb correction? Not limb correction, but at least calibration for flat?
Yes, there is a room correction system.
Oh, limb correction.
The soundbar will come with a wired microphone, and it will do all of the channel trims, balancing, and some amount of room correction.
Okay, great. And how long does that take? Just like, I don't know, 15 minutes, man?
Maybe like 30 seconds.
We do multiple seating locations? Or
right now it's one seating
single sweet spot. Okay. And anything else that you think our readers would need to know about?
So I would say that one of the important things that a good soundbar system should do right, when we're trying to do all the important things right, is that everything's prepared. So all you have to do is apply power, connect an HDMI from your TV ARC or ER connection, and the whole system is ready to go right away. The subwoofer is wireless, the surrounds are wireless. We have our own proprietary wireless system that works, and it's just ready to go. If you want to do 2-channel listening, soundbar has Bluetooth. It also has a Wi-Fi system. You can download a new iOS or Android app that we're developing as a utility app to get it connected to your network, and then you get AirPlay 2, Cast 2.0, Spotify Connect, and the true fashion of SVS caring about fidelity. The whole architecture of the system runs at 24-bit, 96 kilohertz. So if you end up pushing high resolution audio to the bar via HDMI or wireless, you'll get all of the bit for bit fidelity.
Cobas Connect in the cards someday?
Not right now.
Not right now. Tidal Connect is there?
No, right now it's just AirPlay 2.
Okay.
Cast 2.0.
You say Cast, you mean Google Cast?
Yeah, Google.
The old Cast built in?
That's right.
No, okay. So Google Cast,
AirPlay 2 and Spotify Connect.
Spotify Connect, as well as Bluetooth.
As well as Bluetooth.
Connection. But everything, for the most part, is going to be coming out of HDMI.
That's right.
And you support Dolby Atmos?
Absolutely.
So Dolby Atmos from whether it's music or a movie app will allow you to get that full, at least 5.1 real, but then you're virtualizing, right?
That's right. So we'll be using a Dolby virtualizer and a Dolby dialogue enhancement tool.
Okay.
That'll all be available on the IR remote to the customer.
Okay.
And those tools will build on the spaciousness and allow the customer to manipulate and modify the virtualization for their space.
Would you like to share the remote, or is that a little too introduction?
We can. It's pretty close.
Over there? No,
it is the one right over there. It's not exactly right, but it's getting pretty close. You can see that we have the virtualizer, a control for the virtualizer, for the room correction, a dialogue control. We'll have discrete subwoofer trim control, and we have discrete trim and balance for the surrounds.
I love that.
We thought
those soundbars is so hard to make those adjustments. You have to go into an app. You got to go usually do like a third level setting in the setup just to be able to find the adjustment. So putting it right here is very cool. And I think this is where I naturally assume the volume buttons are going to be.
Yep.
And some soundbar remotes, I'm messing with the surround levels accidentally, or bass levels.
And then one more nice thing is that the soundbar has a OLED display, so it can see very clearly from wherever you're sitting.
And I will say, I did listen to it earlier. Now it's a little bit loud. They've got the demo going in the other room. They got all this going on. It sounded great, very immersive. Again, with the real speakers behind you, you create that real immersive dome of sound with the visualization. So we're looking forward to seeing it when it hits the market.
All right, me too.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Okay.